Hey Brian, it's just Brody from Pacific Toyota. Just here to give you a quick high definition virtual tour on this lovely Kia Carnival. Before I do that, a little bit about us here in Cairns. We are Pacific Toyota. So we do have two used vehicle yards here. One where I'm standing here at 77 Mulgrave Road. And then the other one about 2 kilometres down the road at 235 Mulgrave Road. Just next to that, we also have Toyota brand new vehicles and Lexus of Cairns. But without going too much further into that, I will jump straight into this virtual tour for you. Sorry about the noise behind me as I am just on the road. Like I said to you on the phone, I pushed this one out the front this morning, but I'll do my best to speak up so you can have a good listen to me throughout the video. Starting underneath the bonnet here, a little bit of paint just peeled away under there, but otherwise that's all nice and clean. Coming under the bonnet here, give you a good look through there. You can see it's all nice and clean throughout. Alright, I'll pop that one down. Come straight through the bonnet to start with. Obviously your main area for sort of stone chips. Just a tiny little nick in the paint there. Very, very little one there and there as well. Coming through the bonnet, just a bit of dirt on there. Otherwise, try and get the sun on there for you so you can see. It's all nice and neat, bit of dirt on there. Otherwise the bonnet's all nice and clean. Alright, coming down this front right hand guard. As you can see, it's all nice and clean through there, no marks or anything throughout. Heaps of tread left on the tyres, they're nearly brand new. Obviously a nice clean underbody as well. And looking through that wheel there, it's all nice and tidy too. Alright, coming through the front bar now. There's a tiny, wait for this bus, tiny little nick there. A couple of very, very tiny little stone chips that are just on this front bar. A couple of bugs just down the bottom there. Otherwise it all looks nice and clean. Very, very light little nick there. I guess I'm just trying to be as brutally honest as I can, like I mentioned on the phone. I want to give you an exact idea of the car. Very, very light little chip there. It looks like it's been brush touched, so blends in silver as well. Coming up through this front left-hand guard. Little tiny little nick in the paint just there. Obviously nothing major to be concerned about on this Carnival. And it's all nice and clean through there. Same as the other side. Tyres are really nice and clean and full of tread. Tiny little mark in the hubcap there, but otherwise all good. Give you a look straight through the roof so you can see there's no dents or anything through there. And then I'll come through the back so you can get a better angle of that. That's all nice and tidy. Alright, through the rear door now. It's all nice and clean. No real marks or anything through there. Normally you do see a few more marks and stuff through the back of these Carnival doors, but that looks all nice and clean to me. Come down, I'll just go through the rear bar. There's a tiny little mark in the paint just there, a little blemish, bit of dirt there. Obviously you got your rear parking sensors in the back here. Come through the rear bar the whole way through. There's a little bit of a blemish just there, as you can see. Obviously someone's thrown some luggage in the back or something in there. And through the right hand side of the rear bar is all nice and clean. Alright, I'll put this on a little bit of quick look through the back. Alright, I'll go through this door first. And as you can see, there's no real marks or anything through there. Obviously they have the deep boots in these. It's all nice and clean. A couple of light little marks along the back here, as you'd expect in most Carnivals through there. Alright, you got the backs of the rear seats. They obviously fold down into the floor and take up that deep boot space. I'll give you a look through the front of the seats when I'm inside of the car. Alright, I'll get you through the left-hand side of the paint. So coming through the bottom here. Just a bit of polish on there, it came straight off my finger. Now there is a couple of light scratches, as you can see just there. and just carries on just down to this bottom side here. They do carry through just to the back of this rear door here. You can't really see them from a distance, but once you get up close and personal, you can see them just in there. Now we can have this buffed again. Obviously I don't think they'll come out fully, but if they're a major concern to you, let me know and I can, I guess, have a look at how much it's going to cost to get them painted. Coming down through here, that's all nice and clean. Through the driver's passenger door there. A couple of light little, there's just a bit of hair. Light little scratches just there, if I can show that to you. But otherwise it's all nice and clean. Just a little blemish on the door handle there as well. That was a bit of dirt, but just a light little mark there. Coming through this rear door, like I said, there's those scratches down the middle of it there. A couple of very light little ones there, but nothing too major to be concerned about. Come around the right hand side now. Hopefully you can still hear me with the traffic going past, but there's that side there. This side's really nice and clean. There's one light little scratch just there, but otherwise it looks all nice and tidy. It looks like an old sticker mark or something through here, just so you can see that. I'll come up through the top again and then take you back through the doors. Alright, through the driver's door now, which looks really nice and tidy. Just a bit of a bug there. It looks like it's had a previous little touch up there. Light little scratch just under the door handle. Coming through the right hand rear door now. That's all nice and clean. There's a light little brush touch that's been done on there, so it's been blended back in silver. I'll pop the boot open for you and give you a look through the inside first. Coming through these back seats, a little bit of dirt stain there, but otherwise it's all nice and tidy. Through the inside, looks all nice and clean as well. Alright, pop this one back up. Alright, go through the bottom of these seats here. You can see a couple of little stain marks there. All nice and clean on that middle one. A couple of little dirt marks just on that seat there as well. Alright, through the carpet floor obviously. All nice and clean through there, and through that door card on the inside's all nice and clean as well. Cup holders in there. See a nice little compartment down there as well. And you've got your aircon in the roof of these Carnivals, so it's very well ventilated inside the vehicle. Coming through the front now, I've got the key in my pocket. It does have one key at the moment. It might have a spare turn up, it might not. But at this stage, we've only got the one key for it. If we do get another one, I will let you know. All nice and clean through the driver's door card. There's a little scratch just down the bottom there. And a tiny little blemish just on the leather on the door card there. The kick card's all nice and clean throughout there. And it's all tidy otherwise. Coming through the driver's seat now, which is all nice and clean as well. I'll jump in and give you a look at the passenger seat. Now there's a little dirt stain just on there, but otherwise all nice and clean throughout. There's a little stain just on the roof there, and a light little scratch mark just back there, if you can see that on the roof. Alright, I'll jump in here and start the car up. So obviously it's a key start, so you turn the key, foot on the brake, and the vehicle will start up easily for us. Alright, so as you can see, 53,320 kilometres. Come back here, we've got our steering wheel, obviously steering wheel controls, cruise control on the right hand side of the steering wheel, lane departure warning and traction controls on there. Got our window and mirror controls there too. Nice big dash in these. Grab that service book off the dash and I'll show you through there. All nice and tidy throughout. And all clean through there. Alright, obviously got our automatic park brake, so if I push that down, park brake will come off. Pull it back up, the park brake will come back on. Obviously your automatic transmission, so you got your park, reverse, neutral and drive. Air conditioning control, so you can control the rear aircon from here and the rear temperature. Obviously obviously you've got your temperature and your fan speed at the front here, as well as your modes throughout. Alright, got our clock just down there, as well as our seatbelt monitoring lights there. Now I'll try and get you a good look at the dash without the sun reflecting. Nice big heads up touchscreen here. Obviously we can go to our radio.
To a good start. Gardening Australia magazine.
As you can hear, there's no scratching or anything through the speakers there either. Alright, I'll take you through the service history now, but that'll basically do my virtual tour. You can see that it was owned by Hertz at the start, so it was a rental vehicle before we have currently bought it. It is 2019, but only done 53,000 kilometers, so really low Ks for a rental Carnival, and it's in really good nick as well. So I'll quickly pop the service history open and give us a good look throughout. Alright, so looks like these are 15k intervals. So done at 18,000 there through Kia, done at 35 there through, can't see who it's through, MRP Industries. And then the last one was done at 53,000, so that was just before, and that was done by our reconditioning manager here at Coral Motors. And it's not due until 68,000 kilometers, so a good 15,000 Ks worth of driving without needing another service as well. And we've got our service book and our owner's manual in the glove box as well. Alright, I'll give you one last look around the vehicle, but that'll do my virtual tour. If I have missed anything or you have any concerns, please let me know and I'll be happy to go back over them for you. And if you have any questions in regarding the vehicle, I'll be happy to answer anything that I can for you as well. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to hear from you soon. Thanks guys.